Hey y'all, it's Naturally Engineered and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be keeping it real and raw with y'all. So I'm in my late 30s, 37 to be exact, and I swear the older I get, it seems like the hairier I become. I've been having to keep this little baby mustache I've got in check at least once a month. And if you're anything like me, you'd rather save your coins and do things yourself. Now, there is absolutely no way I'm going to walk around looking like Mustache Mandy. So today I'm going to show you all how I wax my upper lip at home using a simple wax kit strip. Let's get into it. I'm using the Athena Club on the spot wax strip kit. Now this kit is technically for the body, not the face, but it's what I had on hand, so I'm going to go with it. I picked this up from Target. They were sold out of the facial version at the time, but either way it works. The kit comes with 24 wax strips, 4 post-wax wipes, and a skin calming balm. I'll also be using Thayer's Rose Petal Witch Hazel as a cleanser. It's alcohol-free, gentle, and helps prepare the skin for waxing. Step 1 is to cleanse the area. I start by using a cotton swab soaked in witch hazel to cleanse the upper lip. This helps remove dirt and oil so that the wax adheres better and removes the hair from the root. Plus, witch hazel will help soothe and calm the skin, which is perfect for minimizing irritation later on. Since these strips are designed for the body, they're way too big for my upper lip, so I just cut them into smaller pieces that fit the area better. Next, I apply a bit of skin shield powder. This creates a light barrier between the wax and my skin and helps the wax grip the hair better. It also reduces irritation, which is a win-win. Now I take one strip, slowly peel it apart, and I'm ready to apply. I like to start at the corners of my lip. Using just one half of the strip, I press it on in the direction of the hair growth and smooth it out with my finger. Now here's the trick. When it's time to pull, I use my other hand to hold the skin taut. This keeps the surface flat, helps the wax grab the hair better, and makes it way less painful. Okay, now here comes my first pull, and I'm going to pull in the opposite direction of the hair growth. Okay, that was actually not bad at all. It seems like a pretty clean pull. I got all of the hairs out, so there will be no need for me to go over that spot again. Now moving on to the other side, this pull isn't going to be as clean as the first one, so I will have to go over the spot again. Ideally, you want to get everything in one go to avoid irritating the skin, so make sure your application is firm and smooth for the first time. Lastly, I tackle the center of my lip, that little bridge area right above. For this part, I apply the strip vertically and pull upward since that's the opposite direction of the hair growth there. And this area is usually easier for me because the hair is finer. Once I'm done, I use the post-wax wipe from the kit to remove any leftover wax. Now, please be aware it is definitely oily, but it works. I then follow up with a bit more witch hazel to remove the excess oil and calm the skin even more. Here's a look at my skin immediately after the post-wax strips and the witch hazel. You can see that there is some redness, so in my final step, I apply the skin calming balm that came with the kit. It gives a nice cooling effect and really helps with any lingering redness or irritation. And here's my skin after the calming balm. I can already see some of the redness subsiding. And that's it. My upper lip is smooth, my skin feels great, and I didn't have to book a salon appointment or spend any extra money. If this helped you or gave you a little motivation to try it at home, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up, drop a comment, and hit the subscribe button for more beauty tips and tutorials. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.